Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun. It's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. Alright, so today we are going to, before I get started, sorry, I've been gone for probably about 6 days. I came down to visit my sister in Florida and had been way busier than I expected. This is really the first time that I've had a chance to do a reading. So my setup's a little different, as you can see, because I'm at my sister's. So what we are going to concentrate on today is every single day I hear more and more stuff about what's going on behind the scenes with Netflix and Meghan Markle. She's just digging herself in deeper and deeper and deeper, just by arguing with the co-CEOs, arguing with the board, disparaging people, and that doesn't seem to be a good way to keep yourself in the good graces of Netflix. So I believe this is happening with Warner Brothers and a lot of different studios out in Hollywood. So I'd like to do an onc spread on this and figure out what's going on behind the scenes with Netflix, and I want to do it from the perspective of Greg Peters. He is the co-CEO for Netflix. Let's see what's going on there. All right, so for this reading, I'm going to use the AE8 Holographic Tarot deck. Lovely deck. I didn't bring a lot of decks with me. I just have 2, so in fact, now that I am doing this, I may have to adjust this whole setup here because I just have to be able to reach this. Bring it a little bit closer. I have to actually move it closer so I can reach it. Sorry. Let me adjust this here. Guess I should have done a trial run. All right, I'll move it back a bit. There we go. I think I'll be able to reach it. Okay, so let's find the deck here. Let's get our cards out. All right. So I guess I'll put that over there. Okay, so we're going to do an onc spread from the perspective of Greg Peters, the CEO of Netflix. What in the world is going on with Meghan Markle and her cooking show and other shows that she had slated to appear in 2026? So let's go behind the scenes. What were the 2 triggering factors that set this whole thing up? What were the 2 triggering factors? And what was the past event that put this all into motion? And for the events I'm talking about is this conflict now with Netflix and whether she has a future with them. So what was the past event that put this all into motion? And what was the current event that put this all into motion? And then, definitely getting some action here from the cards. It was this one. Ooh, Page of Wands in reverse. That's bad news. Ooh. All right, and then what's the true meaning of everything that's going on? Everything that's going on. That's the grandmother clock here at my sister's. Clock's been around since I was a kid. Anyway, so what's the true meaning of what's going on? What is what is the next step? What is the next step? Haven't done the onc spread in a while. What's the next step? What is the inevitable conclusion along the way? What absolutely has to happen after that next step? What's the surprise along the way? My favorite card. And finally, what is the outcome going to be on the Emperor? This may represent, this is probably the CEO of Netflix. This is probably Greg Peters, because he's in charge of, he's actually co-ruling. So he's a co-CEO. And then we have here a hard decision that has to be made, and no one wants to make it. Wow. Okay. So, all right. I think these cards are definitely warmed up and ready. They are absolutely ready to go. Lovers in reverse. There's that split up. We keep getting this card every time Meghan's involved. This could be the split up of of Netflix and Meghan Markle. All right. See what flew over here. Ooh, 2 pentacles and 4 pentacles in reverse. Loss of control. Loss of control of money. Wow. Okay. All right, we'll do one more. And then we're going to call it shuffled. All right, we're going to go with this one. Go ahead and cut. Ooh. 1 card. Wow. Okay. All right, so the onc spread, if you haven't seen me do this, is in the shape of an onc. So we are going to have, push this up here, the first triggering event and the second triggering event. There are always 2. what the past event was that put this all into motion, what the current event was that put it into motion, the true meaning, going to put it up there. Next step, inevitable conclusion, surprise along the way, and the outcome. It's supposed to make the shape of an ankh here. King of Cups. And this is the Two of Cups. Oh, wow, there's another split up in walking away. Eight of Cups. Wow. All right, hang on. I forgot to look up Greg Peters' sun sign. Let me do that real quick. All right, looks like he is November 15th, 1960, so he is our King of Cups here, water sign. He is a Scorpio. All right, so we have Greg Peters here, the Two of Cups in reverse, which is a split up of a partnership, and Eight of Cups walking away. Wow. Okay, reading's over. No, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. Okay, that tells us a lot right there, underlying energy. All right, so our first card is, what was the first triggering factor that put this all into motion? The Seven of Cups. All right, this is gaslighting. Okay, so it's also about direction, that you have choices. You have a choice to make on which way you want to go. And some choices are good. This is a choose wisely card, and you're fooling yourself as to the choice that you've made is correct. So I think Greg Peters he realized somewhere in the past that he had made the wrong choice. He was fooling himself, gaslighting himself as to what the direction was that he wanted to go in. And now he realizes with this Two of Cups in reverse, this is a split up. In a marriage, in between two couples, this would be a divorce. So this is a split up of a partnership. And then the Eight of Cups, of course, is walking away. You realize, I'm just sunk cost, I'm done. I'm walking away. I don't want to be in this situation anymore. So that was the past trigger, was realizing the gaslighting had occurred. And then the next triggering factor is, the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is the end of a friendship. Three of Cups upright is about three people who are rejoicing, three friends who are celebrating. And in reverse, it's about now you're by yourself. You're alone, you're by yourself. Friendships have been lost. You're no longer supported. So the next triggering factor was the loss of support, probably from the Hollywood community, I would say. Friends of his, people of his that realized, dude, you are gaslighting yourself. You're alone in the idea that you want to support this woman. All right. Now, what was the past event that put this all into motion as to where they are right now? Fighting. Five of Swords. Lots of fighting and bickering. So the fight started, and I believe when the fight started in the past is when he realized, I'm being gaslit. Something opened his eyes by a fight that occurred in the past. And he realized, I'm just fooling myself. I need to split this up. I need to walk away. This was a very slow decision for him, a slow realization that he was wrong and that he had chosen the wrong path. And these fights are what opened his eyes to the gaslighting. What was the most current event that occurred? Oh, the Tower. Oh, wow. I believe when that trailer was released and the huge backlash started, that was his Tower moment. That was his Tower moment to realize, I'm by myself on my support of her. Holy cow. Everyone is throwing her, everyone is telling us exactly what they feel about this trailer. And that was such a huge revelation to him. I think he didn't want to believe that the backlash was as big as was expected. And that was the evidence that he needed. That's like, we're by ourselves here in our support. Everyone else doesn't support her. Wow, that's the most current event that put this, of how they got there right now. How Netflix got here in this situation today. That was a huge wake-up call for them. They didn't think it was as bad as they thought it was just all gossip and rumor out there, but they realized this is real. Wow. All right, what's the true meaning of everything that's going on right now? What's the true meaning of it? Page of Cups in reverse. Surprising bad news. The true meaning is that this revelation that people really didn't support this show and Meghan Markle was so surprising. This was really surprising for them. And especially for him. He didn't think it was as bad as what it was made out to be. And gossip rumors, people are just jealous. They don't like her. He was genuinely shocked. Genuinely shocked on what unfolded. That's surprising to me, that it was so surprising to him, but it was. He was extremely surprised. Wow. All right. Interesting. What is the next step? What's the next step in this whole saga? Ace of Pentacles, money? The next step is investments of money. Or trying to get money. I think they're going to try to get as much money out of this show as they can. They're going to try to recoup their losses and get what they can out of it. I think the idea that sunk cost has occurred and they need to walk away from it. He knows they need to are they going to make money on the split up? Oh my goodness. The next step is they're going to try to make a bunch of money. Are they going to make money on the split up? You know they've got the footage because they want to walk away. They want to split up. Are they going to make money off of all that footage that's in the background? Wouldn't that be insane? Oh my God, I'd watch that. What's she really like behind the scenes? That's the next step. Trying to make money off of this breakup. And the fact that they're walking away. They're going to try to make money off of that. Wow. Ooh, boy, I got goosebumps on that one. All right, so what is the inevitable conclusion out of this whole mess? 5 of Pentacles. Wow, that's being cut out. Poverty, being cut out. You're on the outside, no chance of return. That's the inevitable. Wow, I made you goosebumps. That's the inevitable conclusion. For Netflix and for Meghan, she's going to be cut out of Netflix. No chance of return. This is being on the outskirts. You are isolated. You are now on the outside. No chance of coming back, and it's going to be through him. He's got control of the whole thing. And we've got the partnership is going to break up. They're walking away, and they're going to try to make money off of it. Wow. All right. What's the surprise along the way? What's that surprise? Page of Pentacles. We're going to be sold a story. The surprise is we are going to be sold a story that probably is not true. It's going to be a lure. Here's my shiny object. This may be, in their attempt to make money and cut them out, we may get a tease onto something that maybe isn't quite true, or it will be spun as something that's, and they may do a lot of learning. This is also the learning card as well. They may learn a lot about how to spin things that they didn't know before. I can't imagine that's the case, but maybe how to spin it in order to cut them out and in order to break. Oh, I see. There's going to be a spin as to why they're breaking up. That's it. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. How they've learned their lesson? Oh, wow. So they may say, especially he, Greg Peters, allegedly may say, we're breaking up the partnership, we're walking away, and here's the reason why. We've learned a lesson we didn't know before. Wow. Okay. Well, what's going to be the outcome of this whole collaboration with Netflix? What's going to be the outcome? Ace of Swords. Oh, truth. We're going to hear the true story. Oh, goosebumps as well. We're going to hear the true story of what happened. I think, seriously, they have got some footage in the background. Of course they do, and they may use it. We're going to hear the truth of the situation, and they're going to give the receipts. Here's why we're splitting up with her. Here's why we're walking away. And here's the evidence of why we're doing this, and this is true. And we won't have any doubt that this is true. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a read. Holy cow. All right, let's do a quick wrap up. All right, so what was the triggering factor in the background of all this Netflix drama? And that was they were gaslit. They were fed a story, and they fooled themselves as to what path they wanted to take and that they would be successful. So they were being gaslit. And then the next triggering factor was they suddenly realized that they were alone. Netflix had this idea of Meghan and her show, and they realized we're the only ones who think this way. And then what was the past event that made them wake up? And it was all the fights. All the fights. They suddenly realized we're being gaslit. She's not what she says she is. And then what was the most current event that made them realize everything was going awry? The public backlash of that trailer. Absolutely. Oh, you know what? Look at the fire. This could be the LA fires, an act of God. I missed that. It could be the LA fires and how they responded to it, how they put themselves out there when they were told not to do that, allegedly. That's what woke them up. That's what woke them up. And they realized they were alone in the way they felt. And the public backlash and the way that the Markles or Harry and Meghan responded to the LA fires, that woke them up. Absolutely. What's the true meaning of everything that's going on? Surprising bad news. This surprising bad news of how they responded to the fires, the public backlash of the trailer, that's what's behind all this. That's the true meaning. All right. What is the next step along the way? They're going to try to recoup some money. They're going to this is a money card here. They're trying to recoup the money, and they may try to do it by making money off of the public breakup. That they're walking away and they're breaking up. And this is Greg Peters here. All right. And then what is the inevitable conclusion? They're going to be cut out. We're done with you. We don't want anything more to do with you. Goodbye. This is not only poverty, it's spiritual poverty too. And then what's the surprise along the way? We're going to be sold a story as to how this breakup occurred. They're going to talk about how they learned something along the way. And they learned it through the breakup and by walking away from Markle, allegedly. And then what's going to be the outcome of everything? The complete outcome of this whole debacle? Truth. We're going to hear the true story about what happened. How they broke up with her, how they walked away, and why. Why did they walk away from her? They are going to give us the truth of the matter. Wow. All right, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and share. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate all my subscribers. Hope you guys are really enjoying these readings. And if you're not a subscriber, well, please do subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss another reading. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.